diminished availability of parts, more totaled vehicles, cycle time impacted. These are the realities of a car company parts monopoly. Protect competition, protect your business. Support the Access to Repair Parts Act. For more information, visit qualitypartscoalition.com.
Hi, welcome to NACE, and we are live on the NACE floor in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. And we've had a very special guest join us today, Eileen Satile from the ABPA. One of my favorite people to talk to. I really appreciate you taking time.
My
I know
pleasure.
you're super busy. You're kind of like, I can't see you walk through the show without getting pulled around. So I'm glad you kind of got here for us. There's just been a lot going on, and I wanted to take a little bit of time for you to kind of summarize what's going on with the ABPA, some of the issues in the industry, and some things you want the repairers and the insurers and the users of the parts to know about.
Well, I think one of the most important things, if we were to talk about the attacks against the aftermarket first, there's a great number of myths that are being created and thrown out there in the industry at the moment by the car companies. Unfortunately, the car companies have chosen to engage in some scare tactics to try to scare collision repairers and consumers from using aftermarket parts, and it's unfortunate. And we know that these attacks aren't valid. We know from our testing that these parts are safe, and we're trying to get the word out.
All right. Now, one of the things I like to clear up is that, as an association, y'all are not a proponent of every part being used in every circumstance and every repair, that you actually are a proponent of safety and do some testing and some certification, or not maybe certification, but testing and work with the parts. Is that correct?
It is correct. There are members of the ABPA who've been very actively engaged in crash testing and other testing to address some of the false claims that have been made against this industry. We take these claims very seriously. We're confident these parts are safe. There were some quality differences between some parts that were demonstrated. Those quality differences are not predictors of the crashworthiness or performance of a part or of the vehicle where an aftermarket part's been installed. The facts don't bear that out. We've crash tested these parts, and we know that those parts, when those parts are installed on a vehicle, the vehicle performs within the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards. The occupant of the vehicle is safe.
Right. Now, I think what you're talking about is, we've all seen the video, and there was the demonstration at a CIC, and then there's been some videos running around the country, and honestly, it's a little scary. It is a visual that you look at it and you go, my gosh, whether you're a repairer or you're an insurer, you wonder about the safety of your customer. But you guys took that and then actually went out and tested that car to try to get a real feel of what would happen. How did that go? We
did. The industry has seen over and over again this saw test, the saw against a rebar. And I've never known a bumper to run into a saw. We took that rebar and crash tested at 35 miles an hour, which was an increase over the NHTSA requirement, the Federal Safety Standard requirement for crashworthiness, and found that that vehicle with that part installed in it performed in the same manner within the Federal Safety Standards as it would with a car company part on it.
All right. So you guys have always been kind of concerned about safety and consumer awareness, and we can't sell parts if there are safety issues. No one would come back there, so to speak. So if people are concerned about the issues or want to get involved, regardless of what segment of the industry they're in, or they want to just go some more information about what's been going on, where can they go?
I would suggest that they go to qualitysafetychoice.com. This is a portal that we've put together during NACE, where we've deposited a great deal of information about the aftermarket.
So what's going to be new going forward as we finish out 2010 and then go into 2011?
Well, I think there's exciting things ahead for the aftermarket because we're growing in market share. In this economy, consumers are looking for alternatives, quality alternatives that are affordable. Consumers are looking for that option. They deserve that option. Our parts perform in the same manner. We have better warranties than the car companies.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to stop about the issue. I know we're getting ready to head into a forum luncheon today where we're going to hear some more about standards and what's going on and some of the work that you guys are doing, I believe, with NSF right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited about that program. The ABPA is a great supporter of CAPA and NSF and other quality assurance programs to make sure that consumers have options. And we also created a certification program for distributors. So there's a lot of good things going on in the aftermarket.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're busy.
Thanks so much.
And I'll see you on the rest of the show.
Great.